Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about Bloodline Champions. Once again, I did a review on my YouTube channel. You can check it out, youtube.com/iobuffer. We're going to talk about the 2.0 patch, which was recently released, called the Dawn of Relics. And this patch aims to overhaul the game almost completely. There's a lot of new things I want to discuss, and I think a lot of these features will entice you to come back and try the game if you tried it in the past and you weren't terribly interested, or if you've never heard of the game and you're got a little bit of interest in it. I think it's worth a try once more. Lots of new changes, lots of new features. We're going to discuss these in this video. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that the UI has been overhauled almost completely. We have this new splash screen with these different links here where you can go directly to a standard game. There's quick links here to invite a friend, go to your account, go to the traits and medallions, and so on and so forth. Also, the Bloodgate has been completely redesigned. If I click Bloodgate, you'll see that I can go to my profile, the knowledge base, rankings with nice big buttons, pretty images. Not as cluttered as it used to be. It's a lot of easy to reach interface and buttons here. Also, you'll notice that the marketplace is also accessible here. The play screen has been overhauled. You can click standard game, go to teams, tournaments, private games, so on and so forth. So it's been a pretty big UI overhaul to make it easily accessible. Now, the first major feature that I want to talk about is the new progression system, and it's going to consist of two major areas: traits and medallions. Traits and medallions. Now, in the past, Bloodline Champions had a pretty static hero system or bloodline system, and the heroes that you played with pretty much had the same statistics, the same abilities, and it was a level playing field across the board in terms of how your character would progress, and it was purely skill based. Now Bloodline Champions has moved towards a new system where you can progress your character as you get more blood coins and as you level up. Also, the leveling system has been revamped. It's no longer an infinite level system. Your max level is now 25. So let's first talk about traits. Traits are elements that you can add to your bloodline to increase various aspects of your character, such as health, such as speed, such as your regeneration rate, and things like that. All of these aim to increase and to allow you to customize your character a lot better. If you played any type of RPG, you know that as you progress your character, you would increase your health, you would increase your defense, your vitality. All these different elements are available to you. Now, each time you log into Bloodline Champions and you go to crates, you'll see that you have a specialization slots here that you can customize and do whatever you want. As you go through each tier, you can get different types of traits. Now, let's first look at mine here. I have one called First Go At It. In this tier 1, we have strength, we have endurance, and we have spirit, each of which will add like 10 power, 10 speed, vitality, swiftness, and so on and so forth. And as I add these traits, you can see up here up top that I have a different type of configuration. Now, if I go down here, I have another one called Balanced, and I can also make this a little bit more balanced for different characters, and you can unlock additional slots for a small fee of Funcom points. But I think 3 is enough for me because I only play 2 or 3 characters. Now, you'll notice that each of these tiers, you kind of work your way up. These tiers are unlocked as you get more blood coins, and actually they're also level restricted as well. I believe you start at level 5 and then you work your way up to like level 19 to unlock the final tier. Right now I'm level 18, so I can't unlock this last tier just yet. And these are the best types of traits that you can get. So as you can see, Bloodline Champions has a new dimension now. You can actually be able to customize your character a little bit better. It's borrowing from other games such as League of Legends to kind of get your character a little bit more flexible instead of a static character that it was before. Now let's talk about medallions. Medallions add to the concept of traits, except that each medallion gives you a specific type of ability. It could be an active ability or it could be a passive ability that you can add to your character, which kind of adds more to the game. There are several types of medallions. As you can see here, I have a few here. I have Surgen's Finest, which will give me a movement speed boost. I also have the Aegis of Gurgen, which will shield me from damage temporarily. And I also have a passive medallion here called Gaydon's Hourglass, which will reduce durations of slow and binding effects. So I typically play the Ranid Assassin, so I'm always trying to get away. I need my speed, so I'm experimenting with these. Now you notice that each one of these medallions has a gem slot, has 4 gem slots. You can add gems to each one of your medallions, and gems are pretty much just traits that you can add. So if I go to my gems here, I don't have any gems that I haven't socketed yet. But if I go to buy gems, you can see that gems will add vitality, focus, and power, and you know, different traits that you can add to your character. If I go to buy medallions, you'll see that all of these different medallions are available. They're broken out into Crimson, Cobalt, and Passive. And I can tell you that these definitely add a new level to the game. I know a lot of the pro players, not the pro players, but I know a lot of the old school players may not like this new system because it's going to create a whole new area, a whole new level of potential imbalance, where you know you may have some combinations of gems and medallions that just make a character super powerful. And you know that just comes with the territory when you dive into this area. But I think Bloodline Champions really needed this shot in the arm to really add some new life to the game. The community was definitely dying down, and I think this is something that will definitely aid it. Now one of the medallions is called a Troll Medallion, and they're kind of hilarious. Troll medallions are kind of like taunts. This one's called Bubble Hearth, and what it will do is that it will call upon the holy powers of the fallen cleric, turning you invincible, teleports you to a safe fireplace, and forfeits the round. So it's basically a forfeit that's trollish. There's also flower power. If you open the box, it causing fabulous flowers to spread behind you when you run. And then there's also the trinket of the troll god, which are wearing the trinket will brutally slay an enemy, will mysteriously cause their blood to form the mark of the troll god. So these are all different types of taunts and troll medallions, and they're all pretty expensive. As you can see, they cost Funcom points instead of blood coins. Now, as I stated earlier, a lot of these things are unlocked using blood coins, and you'll be happy to know that blood coins are now increased. You can earn more blood coins as you go through the game. That was one of the complaints about the game. It took too long to unlock characters. They have increased the rate of blood coin earning, so you should be able to get a new champion fairly quickly, or more faster than you did before. Another update I want to discuss, and there's plenty more that I'm probably not going to be able to cover, but another one thing I want to discuss is the new matchmaking system. In the past, we would have to always seek the queue on the EU servers because nobody would be on the US servers. So what they've added is a matchmaking region selection system where you can select which region you want to be your first preference or your second preference, and you just simply click the check boxes here to say I want to go US 1, and if I can't find in the US, go to Europe. So now we have a single matchmaking pool, thus making finding matches a little bit easier. So those are some of the overviews of some of the big changes. Like I said, the progression system is going to be the biggest update you're going to see. It's going to add a whole new dimension to the game. Also, the redesign interface and also the new matchmaking system should help as well. So if you haven't tried Bloodline Champions yet, this is a good time to try. Or if you tried it in the past and you know, you got a little time on your hands, I think this is a good opportunity to give it another try, see how you like the new progression system. And also, if you do decide to sign up, please ask that if you want to try again by watching this video by using my referral link, and sign up through that. That's Bwana.me/BLC invite. I'll get credit for that, and you'll get 5,000 blood coins if you're a new user, and I'll get credit for your sign up. And the more sign-ups I get, the more bonuses I get. As you can see, I got this new dazzling avatar here called the Crowd Drawer because I have 146 friend points so far. So you guys have been signing up. You have to get to level 5 for me to get credit. So play Bloodline Champions, guys. This game is fun. It's sad to see the community dying so much, and we hope this patch, I really hope this patch will inject new life into the game. I think you guys will enjoy it. Alright, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bloodline Champions 2.0 Dawn of Relics patch. Quick overview. There's much more. Check out the link in the show notes to look at the things that I missed. Take care, guys. Have a good day.